A short time ago, I had to have a chuckle. Several of you emailed me and told me that they'd seen me on Channel 5. I thought, what the hell's going on? And there's about 8 seconds of a video from this channel where I was talking about smart meters. And it's not a subject I've covered really since. I received an email from somebody who's I think they're a little bit confused about the situation with regard to smart meters. Well, this is something I want to share with you. And also, bearing in mind the contents of the program, which my footage became a part of, it was trying to convince people what a great idea they were. It was a propaganda piece, basically. And you get all this conflicting information going back and forward, back and forward, back and forward all the time. Now, if that's you and you're not quite sure as a position, or it does confuse you, then please subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on the whole thing. Without further ado, I want to share this with you. Hello, Andy. I watched one of your YouTube videos about the legal position on installing smart meters. Not sure that commenting will be noticed, though, because the last comment on that video was about 5 months ago. I've been harassed of late by my energy company who claim that all sorts of bad stuff is going to happen if I don't get a smart meter. Currently, I have an economy 7 meter or some such, and apparently my heating will stop working because the BBC is going to switch off a transmitter. Well, maybe, but I don't have an economy 7 tariff. I don't have economy 7 heating. I've got a gas boiler. Anyhow, the first time they called me, I asked about how it works. I was told that it connects to the O2 cellular network. I observed that Ofcom advised that a data connection to the O2 network would not be possible in my house, and that my meter was additionally in the cellar. Well, they went away. Now they've called again. This time they refuse to believe Ofcom's opinion on the cellular network. They say that according to their systems, they need to come and try anyway. My daughter and I both work from home, so their proposition that they come in the early morning, shut off all the power or whatever they want to do, means basically 1 man day of work capacity they'll want us to give up so they can try their experiment on the hypothesis that Ofcom may be wrong. And this is the whole subject of that email. I'm supposed to give up a day's money working from home so they can come and try and install a smart meter, yes or no. With the confusion, there's an awful lot of information out there whereby they say, well, no, I don't want a smart meter, I'm not having one. That's what I've done so far personally. I've point blankly refused to have one installed in my property. I've even had a minor fallout with my landlord over it. I feel that strongly about it. But when you look into the background of this, there is a target that is set for the electricity or, energy providers to stick as many of these things in houses as they can, targets that need to be met. And what they're worried about is that these targets aren't being met because people like me are saying, I simply don't want one. And this is the reason why. I'm told you can have one installed and have all the smart meters switched off, which many people do. But I've read papers which do suggest that at some point in the not too distant future, they're going to turn around and say, well, actually, I'm not giving you a choice. You're having one anyway. That's the crux of it. Let me know what you think in the comments and any confusion you may have over these smart meters. Perhaps we can have a readout on it at some point in the future. Another video on smart meters there if you want to watch one. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.